So here we have the 2019 Indianapolis replica track to check out today. On screen, you should see the name of the creator. It is, I believe, Supercross Pig, and I think we've checked out one of his tracks before. Maybe it was Atlanta? Not 100% sure, but he did a really good job with this track. Now, there's a few laps here. I do show a few different alternate lines. I don't believe each lap, I don't believe any of these laps is exactly the same. So, I mean, how we're doing it here is a very standard way to go about it. And then there's a few bigger lines that were really tough for me to get. One of them I couldn't even do like a full, good, clean lap to hit that line. So I just kind of show you the specific line that I was trying to get. And it's just a fun track. There's a bunch of different ways you can go about it. Again, this first lap is just a very standard way to do it. And then there's a few different big lines you can hit. On that back rhythm section to the right of us here, there's a really big line you can hit there, but it's kind of awkward, and I mean, I don't really know how it's going to be. I feel like that first little whoop he put there might be a little bit bigger the way the track map looked, but overall the track is fairly true to how the map shows that it should be, and there's that big triple in that's kind of tough to get. But I mean, I think a few of you guys come here and see it and you're like, oh, it didn't look anything like this. This is the track map, okay? This is before the actual race, and you guys know, if you look at the track maps before the race, you know that a lot of times they change a few things. Sometimes minor, sometimes major, and it's just based off of the track map, not the actual event, because it hasn't happened yet. So overall, he did a really good job. I do feel like this track has a bunch of 90-degree corners, and I'm okay with them. I mean, here it should have been a 90. He kind of did it wasn't really a 90-degree corner, but, you know, whatever. Small, different interpretation doesn't really bother me. But overall, fun track. I do just kind of wish that the track had more 180s on it. Just the build itself. Nothing to do with the track creator here, but the design of it, I wish there was maybe, I don't know, there's like 6 or 7 90-degree corners and I believe 3 180s, and one of them is the sand section. So I'm not even really counting that. So there's really only 2, I believe, 180s on this track. Different design. I don't, it's not that I don't like it, it's just different, I guess. So yeah, I don't really know. Let's go with picks here. Picks. Video's almost over, so picks. You know, I'm gonna go with Webb. I'm gonna go with Webb on this one. I know there's 2 back-to-back whoop sections, and it feels like he's a little bit, that might be a weak spot for him, but we're gonna go with Webb here. And Tomac, I feel like, would be the obvious one. Ken Roxon, you know, maybe Ken. You know, let's go with Ken Roxon. I feel like he's just so close to that first win. And in the 250s, how do you bet against Faulkner? Whether you like him or don't like him, how do you bet against him? I mean, he's winning everything. So I'm going with Ken Roxon and Austin Faulkner. Let me know what you guys, your picks are down in the comments, and what you think about this track. There was some other really good ones too. Jesse did a really good version too, but just had enough time to check out one. So you guys, girls, are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for the support on the channel lately, and until the next video, take it easy.